The thing is, what I'm about to share, I already shared in another video, but I'm going to say it again because the Lord wants me to put this as a separate message, okay? So, boom, I'm chilling on the couch. I'm watching football, right? America. But for the past few days, I've kind of been ripping and running, okay? And I finally got to a place to where I was still and I was just sitting down because I'm like, hold on, I need to sit down for a few minutes, just a few minutes before I get back up. And so before time, the Lord kept impressing something upon my spirit. He kept impressing a word upon my spirit. And so I kind of was going back and forth with him just a little bit because I was like, God, it was him, right? He just let me know it was him. So he told me to get up, deliver the word. So I was going and I was getting ready to put some lip liner, camera ready, all that extra stuff. And as I was doing that, he spoke to me again and he said, be still. So I was like, okay, I understood what he was saying because like 3 seconds ago, I was just sitting still. I was literally still. And it's funny because as I've been ripping and running, I was like, man, I kept saying, ooh, I really need to spend some time with the Lord. I need to go into the secret place and just spend some time with the Lord. Funny thing is, I'm sitting here, still doing my thing, and he came to me and found me and still, gave me a word and blessed my soul as like a reminder. That's neither here nor there, but it correlates. So the Lord is saying, be still. The Lord is saying, be still. There are a lot of distractions that are around us that are trying to separate us from the voice of God, from getting closer to Him, from gaining instruction from Him, from knowing the first step. And sometimes you can get caught up in that, right? And in that, you may miss what God has for you, what God is trying to relay to you in that moment. And so this is just a reminder to just be still, just to rest in him. You don't have to do the most. Literally just sit still and rest in him. Sit still and have an expectancy to receive from him. Like open your heart to him. Even when you're doing the smallest things, just always be in a a place to where you're ready and open to receive him. Keep your mind stayed on Jesus. That's why it's important to feed our gates things that feed our spirit so that we're always in a place to be able to receive. Even when you're doing mundane things like watching football and sitting on the couch, that is still a form of being still. And really, it's in those small moments like that where God really shows out, or He really gives you a word that really blesses your heart, your spirit. The other aspects are important, like being intentional with it, but also just being in a place to be able to receive Him is also important.